grisly discovery leads to charges against a South Alabama man for the death of his 87-year-old stepfather.
Body parts were found scattered around a community near Mobile Bay. And now 55-year-old William Alvin Minton is charged with murder and abuse of a corpse. WIAT 42 News reporter Natalie Tejeda is in our studio tonight live with more on this shocking case. Natalie.
That's right, Trent. Investigators believe this horrific murder actually took place as early as last Thursday, but no one found out about it until Sunday, when parts of the victim started showing up around town.
When I got a look at it, I thought it was a deer leg and went out to get it, to discard it, and that's when I noticed that it had a hand.
A human arm is the last thing Clark Stewart expected his dog to find Sunday morning, but Stewart wasn't the only one to make a gruesome discovery. A man strolling along a creek got more than an eyeful.
He was walking, heard something splash in the water, actually stopped to look at a turtle or some type of wildlife in the water. And when he looked over the bridge, he saw what at first he believed to be an animal.
Turned out it was a headless, armless, and legless torso. The body has now been identified as 87-year-old Kenneth Hood. Many other body parts have been recovered. A foot is still missing.
Right now, the initial preliminary cause of death is blunt force trauma to the head, neck, and chest.
Essentially, the evidence, as the sheriff said, establishes that at Mr. Hood's home, he was both killed and dismembered. And as we know, the body was then, or the portions of the body were then scattered.
Investigators have arrested Hood's 55-year-old stepson, William Minton, in connection with the murder. Minton is a registered sex offender and recently finished a 20-year prison sentence for the molestation and sodomy of a 14-year-old girl. He'd been living with Hood and his mother since his release back in March. Investigators still don't have a motive.
Now, Minton was arrested with his elderly mother at a home north of Montgomery. At this time, police are not sure if she may have played a role in her husband's death. Minton is due back in court Friday at 1 p.m. In the studio, Natalie Tejeda, WIAT 42 News, coverage you can count on.